decades of service, but fired without a phone call. That's what a new lawsuit alleges against the Birmingham Waterworks Board and several of its members. The former employee suing for breach of contract and wrongful termination, among other things. WVTM 13's Michael Higdon hearing exclusively from the representing attorney tonight about details in this case.
Well, at the very least, it's a convoluted lawsuit because of all of the changes that have happened with the board over the years. But Mark Parnell has served the Birmingham Waterworks Board for 37 years, knowing firsthand those changes. But this suit really boils down to his most recent contract. Parnell had been general counsel for the board for decades, but the January 2025 board offered him a new contract, expanding his services to add a deputy general manager role. Parnell signed that contract on May the 6th. Well, the next day, Governor Kay Ivey signed a law that changed the composition of the board, converting it to a 7-member board with the majority of its members appointed by entities outside of the city of Birmingham. The lawsuit claims that after this new board took over, they fired Parnell without any notice. But the attorney representing Parnell is claiming tonight that initial contract is binding. Here's how he's breaking it down.
It's like the board in Tuscaloosa, whether you're an Alabama fan or an Auburn fan, the board in Tuscaloosa hired Nick Saban to fix things. And he comes in and they give him a big contract, and then a new board comes in and says, well, we didn't do that, we're going to fire him. Does Nick Saban have a contract? Yes. Does he deserve to get paid? Yes. And that's what Mark says. And moreover here, this board, the new board, disparaged Mark. They spent time and they said bad things about him. They said bad things about his motives. For 37 years he's worked to serve this Waterworks Authority, and he has not been questioned in this way ever. And they came in and they said bad things about him, and they made him look bad. And that's not right.
And while the legal side plays a big part, this lawsuit really does have emotion behind it as well.
37 years of service to this company. Does Mark feel wronged?
He does feel wronged. And I think he would have understood if they'd set up a transition period, if they'd made decisions to go to usher him out on a gradual basis and take advantage of his knowledge and take advantage of his experience. But they put him on the curb without even a telephone call. They didn't even ask. He offered to meet with them and answer their questions. They never did that. They didn't even try to reach out to him.
Well, as of right now, the defendants named have 30 days to respond once they've been served, and then both sides will know how to proceed.